Okay, y'all. We are here. We are here for the spooky stories. Spooky. So, such spook, much E. Don't know what that means. Such spook, much E. Such spook, much E. Such spookiness, spookers, spookerton, spook. We're gonna be reading some spooky stories. So, I'm gonna Google spooky stories. So let's just go here and find ourselves some spooky damn stories. Spooky stories. Ooh. This one's ghost stories. We love a good ghost story. Okay. The thumbnail though. I know, right? It's great. Scary ghost stories is what we have right now. So. Oh my god, why am I yawning? It's only 9 o'clock. I also have skeleton cookie that I got from the cafeteria and ghost slime. So we'll be using these as props. This smells really good. That's not even the cookie. It's because we used shaving cream to make it. So yeet. So I'm gonna open this cookie because I actually want to eat it. So come on, cookie. Come on, cookie. I freaking hate this. It doesn't want to open. Why? Why does it hate me? Seriously, what the heck is wrong with this cookie? I said help because I was trying to censor myself midway through the word. This does not open. I got it. I got it. I'm so happy. Yes. Yes. Spooky, scary skeletons. How does that song go? My nail broke. Okay. It looks, ew! Ew, ew, ew. It just got crumbs all over me. It just got crumbs all over me. Okay, spooky story time. While I eat a spooky cookie. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay, spooky story time. The first one is called Axe Murder Hollow. That sounds pleasant. Okay. Susan and Ned were driving through a wooded, empty section of highway. Lightning flashed, thunder roared. The sky went dark in the torrential downpour. "We'd better stop," said Susan. Ned nodded his head in agreement. When he stepped on the brake, the car started to slide on the slick pavement. They went off the road and slid to a halt at the bottom of the incline. Now that, I don't know where the axe murder is. Oh, I was supposed to click it. Where's the rest of it now? What the heck? What the heck? Okay, wait. Okay, that was a mysterious call. Interesting. But, yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna eat a piece of the cookie and then I'll finish the story. Ew. Gross. It's not good. I don't recommend. Okay. Where was I? Okay. Pale and shaking, Ned quickly turned to check if Susan was all right. When she nodded, Ned relaxed and looked through the rain-soaked windows. That's Ned looking through the windows. I'm going to see how bad it is, he told Susan, and went out into the storm. She saw his blurry figure in the headlight, walking around the front of the car. A moment later, he jumped in beside her, soaking wet. The car's not badly damaged, but we're wheel deep in mud, he said. I'm going to have to go for help. It seems like Ned and Susan here are in quite a bit of a predicament. So, wait. Why? This is so small, guys. I can't read the help of the font. Susan swallowed nervously. There would be no quick rescue here. He told her to turn off the headlights and lock the doors until he returned. Okay, if the headlights are off, how the hell is he supposed to find the damn car? That's what I'd like to know. Axe Murder Hollow. Although Ned hadn't said the name out loud, they both knew what he had been thinking when he told her to lock the car. This was the place where a man had once taken an axe and hacked his wife to death in a jealous rage. Outside the car, Susan heard a shriek, a loud thump, boom, and a strange gurgling noise, but she couldn't see anything in the darkness. Wait. Frightened, she shrank down into her seat. She sat in silence for a while, and then she noticed another sound. Bump, bump, bump. It was a soft sound, like something being blown by the wind. Suddenly, the car was illuminated by a bright light. An official-sounding voice told her to get out of the car. Get out of the car! Ned must have found a police officer. Susan unlocked the door and stepped out of the car. As her eyes adjusted to the bright light, she saw him hanging by his feet from the tree next to the car. It was a dead body of Ned. Ned died. Oh my god, Ned died, guys. Ned died. Okay. His bloody throat had been cut so deeply that he was nearly decapitated. The wind swung his corpse back and forth so that it thumped against the tree. Bump, bump. Susan screamed and ran toward the voice in the light. As she drew close, she realized the light was not coming from a flashlight. Standing there was the glowing figure of a man with a smile on his face and a large, solid, and definitely real axe in his hands. She backed away from the glowing figure until she bumped into the car. Playing around when my back was turned, the ghost whispered, stroking the sharp blade of the axe with his fingers. You've been very naughty. Oh, Susan's in some deep shit right now. The last thing she saw was the glint of the axe blade in the eerie, iridescent light. Oh, whoa, why am I getting a call? Hello? 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 What's going on? Do you guys hear this? What is happening? Okay, so did I even miss anything that happened? Oh yeah, you said SpOoKy. SpOoKy. Okay, I don't know what else happened. I wasn't even reading. I'm so sorry. I don't know what it was. I don't know. Okay. We're reading the next story. It's called Bloody Bones. This should be good. Okay. Oh, it's a long one. I hope you guys are in for a long SpOoKy story, Bloody Bones. Way back in the deep woods, there lived a scrawny old woman who had a reputation for being the best conjuring woman in the Ozarks. Oh, is she a witch? With her bedraggled black and gray hair, funny eyes, one yellow and one green, and her crooked nose, Old Betty. Wait a minute, her name is Old Betty. That's like hilarious. Okay, Old Betty, got it. Old Betty was not a pretty picture, but she was the best there was at fixing what ailed a man, and that was all that counted. They love her for her curing helpfulness. That's what they say. Old Betty's house was full of herbs and roots and bottles filled with conjuring medicine. The walls were lined with strange books, brimming with magical... Hello? What? What? Oh my, what? I'm slightly concerned that I don't know if you heard whoever just called me, but they said, help me? This is like creepy, like what? It's probably just like a prank because it's Halloween, but like that's weird, like I don't understand. I don't understand. You swear to dog. I swear to dog too. Dog. I'm sorry. Okay, but yeah, that was seriously like, ew, my hair's still wet from my shower. But seriously, that was creepy. I don't know what's going on. But we will continue the story of Old Betty. The walls were lined with strange books, brimming with magical spells. Old Betty was the only one living in the Hollow who knew how to read. What? No one knows how to read here. That's just... What the heck? How does nobody know how to read? That's just what I'm wondering, okay? Her granny, who was also a conjurer, had taught her the skill as part of her magical training. Well, her grandma is probably dead because she herself is now Old Betty. So, I don't think that her grandma is alive. Just saying. Just about the only friend Old Betty had was a tough, mean, ugly, old razorback hog that ran wild around her place. That's sad. Her only friend was a pig. Like, okay. It rooted so much in her kitchen garbage that all the leftover spells started affecting it. Some folks swore up and down that the old razorback hog sometimes walked upright like a man. One fellow claimed he'd seen the pig sitting in the rocker on Old Betty's porch, chattering away to her while she stewed up some potions in the kitchen, but everyone discounted that story on account of the fellow who told it was a little too fond of moonshine. So, we got an alcoholic now that says that the pig can walk on 2 feet and sits in a chair and talks to Old Betty, which could be possible since she knows a lot of magic spells, but no one believes him because he's an alcoholic. So, honestly, oh, you're hungry? I'm sorry. Honestly, like, Old Betty's got something coming to her. So, that's just what I have to say here. Rawhead was the name Old Betty gave the razorback, referring maybe to the way the ugly creature looked a bit like some of the deep dead. Some of the dead pigs come butchering time down in Hog Scald Hollow. Why are these all named Hollow? Like, that's such a cliche, like, okay. The razorback didn't mind the funny name. Rawhead kept following Old Betty around her little cabin and rooting up the kitchen leftovers. He'd even walk to town with her when she came to the local mercantile to sell her home remedies. That's nice. She sells her home remedies. Lovely. Okay. Well, folks in town got so used to seeing Rawhead and Old Betty around town that it looked mighty strange one day around hog driving time when Old Betty came to the mercantile without him. I don't know why I just got a southern accent, but that's what we did. Where's Rawhead? The owner asked as he accepted her basket full of home remedy potions. The liquid in the bottle swished, swish, in an agitated manner, as Old Betty said, I ain't seen him around today, and I'm mighty worried. You seen him here in town? Nobody's seen him around today. They would have told me if they did, the mercantile owner said. We'll keep a lookout for you. That's mighty kind of you. If you see him, tell him to come home straight away, Old Betty said. The mercantile owner nodded agreement as he handed over her weekly pay. Excuse me, bite fence. Get off my screen. Okay, someone here says that they have a scary story. So, we'll finish that one later. And, I mean, we'll finish it when they call, actually. I mean, we'll keep reading it until they call us. So, Old Betty fussed to herself all the way home. It was like Rawhead to disappear. Oh wait, it wasn't like Rawhead to disappear. Especially not the day they went to town. The man at the mercantile always saved the best scraps for the mean old razorback, and Rawhead never missed a visit. Oh, here they are. Hello.
Hey.
Hi. Okay, tell us your scary story. Oh my god, I'm falling.
This one's true.
Oh, great.
And I'm glad that it ain't happening anymore.
Yay.
Okay. So I have a sister, Samantha, born without brain. The story is already boring.
No, it's not boring.
Okay, I swear I heard something, but okay. So when I was like 4, I was on like my sister's computer, and then it like froze, but I couldn't like do anything about it. Like I couldn't turn off the computer or anything.
Oh, that's weird.
So our computer was pretty much broken. And it happened twice until my sister kicked me off.
Oh,
But then I always felt like someone was watching me, and that happened for like 2 years.
that's.
And then when I was 6, I started randomly going into the laundry room, which is supposedly the haunted room in our house. And I'd always just like chill in there, cold in there, and I like being cold at night, so that was my excuse. But I don't remember ever going in there, which is the weird part.
Oh, so it was like sleepwalking?
I mean, like, people say that, like, my eyes were open and I was, like, looking around and seeing things, and I was, like, communicating normally. But then once I was, like, in, like, a little glow, which is how I sleep, I would just, like, zone out and not think of anything. Not say anything, not open my eyes. I was pretty much in a dead-like state.
Yeah, that's weird. Definitely spooky.
And this is actually true. Like, I would wake up and wonder how I got under the stairs of the laundry room.
Stairs?
It always, yes, I was under the stairs. Because in my house, there's stairs leading down to the basement.
Mm-hmm.
And that's like where like my sister slept. And then the stairs had a place under it, which there's actually glass down there, shattered glass. And I would still sleep under there, which I still don't get.
Yeah, that sounds totally safe.
Does, right? Somehow I found a way to get comfortable. still don't understand it.
I mean, at least you did.
Wait, did you hear that?
Hear what?
I swear I heard something. Okay, this is actually getting kind of spooky.
It's spoopy.
Am I safe under a blanket?
What do you mean?
I'm going under the blanket. I can't get under the blanket.
Oh no.
But, I always felt like someone was watching me, even though, like, everywhere I would go, no matter what place, I would always feel like someone was watching me, except for when I was under the stairs.
That's so weird.
I know. And that is true. I hate it.
Wait, do you still do it?
No, not anymore, because whatever was watching me no longer is. I'm very happy about that.
Yeah, I would be too.
The thing is that I have a video of me crying because my sister was sick, and that is when it left. I got so scared, I died on the inside. Because that means that someone was watching me, and they, like, were somehow getting into these places where there are no windows or anything.
Or it was a ghost.
Or it was Sam.
Oh, maybe.
That's not a good thing.
Oh. Wait, it's not?
No, it isn't.
Oh.
I'm not crying, I'm trying not to laugh. Too late. Well, I'm bored.
Same. I don't recommend the skeleton cookies. They
I
taste
swear
awful.
I just heard someone scream.
What? I didn't hear anything.
I'm gonna go check out what that noise was.
Okay. Well, hopefully it's not creepy. We will go back to Bloody Bones. Where's that old hog got to? She asked the liquid. It clouded over, and then a series of pictures formed. First, old Betty saw the good-for-nothing hunter that lived on the next ridge, sneaking around the forest, rounding up razorback hogs that didn't belong to him. One of the hogs was Rawhead. Then she saw him taking the hogs down to Hog Scald Hollow, where folks from the next town were slaughtering their razorbacks. What the heck? Then she saw her hog, Rawhead, slaughtered with the rest of the pigs and hung up for gutting. The final picture in the liquid was the pile of bloody bones that had once been her hog, and his scraped clean head lying with the other hogs' heads in a pile. Old Betty was infuriated by the death of her only friend. It was murder to her, plain and simple. Everyone in 3 counties knew that Rawhead was her friend, and that lazy hog-stealing good-for-nothing hunter on the ridge was going to pay for slaughtering him. Ooh, I hope old Betty casts a spell on this guy. Now, old Betty tried to practice white conjuring most of the time, but she knew the dark secrets too. She pulled out an old secret book her granny had given her and turned to the very last page. She lit several candles and put them around the plate containing the liquid picture of Rawhead and his bloody bones. What the? What? What just? Wait? I'm gonna ask if she's okay. I'm like, oh my gosh, guys. What the heck? One second we're on a call, then she checks something spooky and then screams into Discord. What? I'll wait to see if she responds. That's like... I'm so confused right now. I honestly, I don't know. Did anybody witness that? Did anybody else hear it? Because I don't want to look crazy. I don't know. I guess since people want spooky stories, that was a spooky story. She hasn't messaged me back yet. But I guess we're gonna read the rest of Bloody Bones. Then she began to chant, "Raw head and bloody bones, raw head and bloody bones." The light from the windows disappeared as if the sun had been snuffed out like a candle. Dark clouds billowed into the clearing where Old Betty's cabin stood, and the howl of dark spirits could be heard in the wind that pummeled the treetops. Raw head and bloody bones, raw head and bloody bones. Betty continued the chant until a bolt of silver lightning left the plate and streaked out through the window, leading in the direction of Hog Scald Hollow. Ooh, that guy has something coming to him. I'm actually kind of scared right now because, oh my god, and the light just turned off. What the? So my friend, she left the call like with a scream, and I thought it was like, oh, she's just pranking me or something, and I asked if she was okay, and she just responded. The message says, "You're next." I mean, it could still just be a prank. But I wouldn't do that. I'm actually like, kind of worried. Maybe if I just like ignore it, it will go away. I'm so scared. I hope it's not real. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. The person's typing. Oh my god. It says it's coming for me. I don't know what to do. I don't. Please let this be a joke. Like, I can't handle this much stress on top of school. I know I have to be worried about a murderer coming after me. I don't even know if they're calling. They're calling. Guys, they're not responding. Hello?
Let's see.
Are you okay?
No, because it was just a prank and I don't care anymore.
Wow.
We fooled you.
Oh my god.
It was actually really hard to imitate a scream.
I bet.
Well, we actually kind of live streamed because we wanted to make a spooky live stream because of
Yeah.
Halloween.
Yeah.
And I didn't go trick or treating on Halloween and now I want to die.
No, you're not allowed.
But I never went trick or treating.
Just go outside in your normal clothes and just go to houses.
I'm not wearing normal clothes right now. I'm wearing my Halloween costume.
Oh, well then that's fine. Just go to houses by yourself. It's fine. Totally safe.
Totally. It's not like a 10-year-old is gonna get kidnapped at
Yeah,
8:30.
don't go by
Nope.
yourself. Oh my god. I honestly don't think anybody believed that. I'm such a bad actress.
I don't think so either. That scream. I was actually being really quiet. I just had to put my mouth right up to the microphone. I'm not kidding. I pretty much ate my phone.
Ew. Yeah, I don't think anybody believed that. Oh my god.
But the true story was actually true.
Yeah.
I'm still scarred.
Cool. Yeah, I have.
Something wrong about the police.
Wait, like you mean when that happened?
Probably. I don't know. Let's hope that no one actually called the police.
Yeah.
I still want food.
Mood. Same.
I think that my earpiece is bigger now. I gotta check. Also, I have this plan to steal candy from her.
Do it.
I'm gonna grab my baking pet backpack to shove candy in. She's not asleep. She's not asleep. She's not asleep. She's not asleep. Abort plan. Abort mission. Abort mission. TV is on. No copyright.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna turn this down. Okay.
How much longer is Bloody Bones? Okay. I'm gonna finish Bloody Bones. What? When the silver light struck Rawhead's severed head, that's a mouthful, which was piled on the hunter's wagon with the other hog heads, it tumbled to the ground and rolled until it was touching the bloody bones it had once inhabited its body. As the hunter's wagon rumbled away toward the ridge where he lived, the enchanted Rawhead called out, "Bloody bones, get up and dance." Oh, that's so creepy. Ew, what the heck? Immediately, the bloody bones reassembled themselves into the skeleton of a razorback hog walking upright, as Rawhead had often done when he was alone with old Betty. The head hopped on top of his skeleton, and Rawhead went searching through the woods for weapons to use against the hunter. He borrowed the sharp teeth of a dying panther, the claws of a long dead bear, and the tail from a rotting raccoon, and put them over his skinned head and bloody bones. You can't get candy? What the? Okay. Then, Rawhead headed up the track toward the ridge, looking for the hunter who had slaughtered him.
Okay, I got some candy.
Yes, candy.
Should I
Rawhead.
get more?
Wait. How hard is it to get it?
Pretty hard.
Just keep what you have for now.
If I didn't have stupid slippers, I would have Why does my hair have a pink dot?
I don't know.
Okay,
This,
I got my candy.
yes. This story is so boring. I'm not even gonna finish reading it.
Oh my god, I made it into the world. I better close the door. Oh my god, I made it. Oh my god, I actually made it.
Yes, an accomplishment.
Do you know what kind of food I got?
Oh yeah, sure.
Everybody.
Ooh.
Hashtag that's fun.
I have an awful skeleton cookie that I will give up for donation. I broke it, never mind.
You are nothing. I don't have dignity.
I'm gonna move the cookie and play with the ghost slime. I think I might end this when it gets to like 40 minutes. That's in 3 minutes. Because currently nobody is even watching. So,
I watch. I like spooky stories.
ew, wait, the slime feels weird now. My light turned off.
What's it doing?
Turn back on light. I don't want to get up, thank you. Ew, it's like solidified. I don't know how to describe it. Do you want to hear the ASMR slime? Can you hear it?
Is that the phone? Is this like I haven't got it. I didn't see it.
What? Ghost slime. ASMR. So guys, this is an ASMR video now, and I'm bad at ASMR. Also, here's some slime. You can hear rapper ASMR. Wow. Then catch with slime. It smells so weird, and it like breaks now too. It's like not good slime anymore. It's a sad day, boys. It's a sad day. It's a sad day. So sad. Okay, well. I think that's gonna be it for the stream because I'm not doing anything anyways. So, See y'all next time.